Hey everyone, it's Divine Readings with the Gypsy, and today I'm just knocking out several videos and VR responses that I've just been meaning to put on YouTube, but I've been just so far behind that I have no way of catching up, except right here, right now. So let's go ahead and no further ado, catch up on some YouTube. And this is my VR to Arwen's Tarot Tag 15, and I totally procrastinated the shit out of it. Yes, I did. What is your current favorite deck? Pagan Otherworlds? I will go with Pagan Otherworlds right now because it's just a very, very good pip deck, all-around pip deck. It's very good cardstock. It's just has that nice, authentic, old tarot feeling. Every time I pick it up, it makes me feel like a real tarot reader. And I just love how they depicted the pips and the Rider-Waite together all in one. It kind of reminds me of all the best qualities or all the good qualities of the Handel Tarot that I really don't like using most of the time. I feel like the Pagan Otherworlds is really good at Rider-Waite and pip harmoniously become one. What tarot card do you think stands for who you are right now? I should have pulled out the card for this. I've already done this video once. I got interrupted by my ghost cat. I have a ghost cat here. And what represents me right now? Just kind of the breaking things are down around me. Tower. Life. The external world. Everything's just kind of crashing down upon me at this moment right now. There you go. What tarot card do you think stands for who you want to be? Okay. Which one? Which one? I had an idea of which one I want to be. I guess I want to be the oh so lovely Hierophant or Magician. I really am feeling Hierophanty or Magicianry. And if I can find the Magician, I'll show you. But if not, in the next 5 seconds, I'll just say screw it. I say either or. I will take both. That's where I want to be and who I want to be right now. He's my idol. And so is he. Draw a tarot card and tell us how it answers the question, what does the universe want you to know right now? I did the one for the April Arwen video, but I'll do one for this one. Just because I can. What does it want me to know right now? And if I get the same card twice, that would be totally a sign from the heavens. So how was your day today? It was really wonderful for me. Emotions and thought, or emotions and communication. And I find that the Queen of Swords usually wants to tell me that you gotta think with your emotions. You gotta feel what is being said right now. Sensitivity. Enlightenment with her thoughts. Emotions and thoughts. Think of enlightening things. Advice is what she says. Wonderful. I love her. She's awesome. Do you have any card that you must love to work with in a tarot deck? And the answer is yes! Picking out the Starchild Tarot. When I was going to purchase my Starchild Tarot, I really had to consider this question very deeply. Just because I loved the first edition. I resonated with the first edition of the Starchild Tarot versus the Akashic versions. There's something about the Akashic versions that I really, really loved, and I really, really liked. I actually did a tarot checklist, which one I would rather have, the first edition or the second edition. And a lot of the first edition, it ended up being that the second edition was, I had more cards that I liked in it. However, there was just some images in the first edition that I just could not get over and just wanted instead of what she had in the Akashic version. I still got the Akashic version, it's right, yeah, but I really feel like that there was just some images in the first edition of the Star Child Tarot I wish that I could have. Why tarot and not any other divination system? I have to say that I have other divination systems. I use my Lenormand, I use Ruins, and I use tarot. And I got my Lenormand right here, my 1889 Lenormand. And the reason why tarot is because I also think that tarot is a wonderful depiction of all the different phases in your life, and it's a good explanation of all the different phases in your life, and it kind of clarifies things for you. Tarot is the psychologist that you hate. Lenormand is the mother energy that will tell you like it is. And Ruins is kind of the celestial. I kind of feel more celestial with the Ruins than the tarot and the Lenormand for whatever reason. And Ruins will give you more of a riddle versus tarot and Lenormand. Although tarot will riddle you to death too because the psychologist in it. So those are my voices for the tarot, Lenormand, and Ruins. There you go. Boom goes the dynamite. What is your first tarot book that you can remember reading about tarot that isn't a Little Way book? And it is Tarot 101 by Kim Huggins is my official first tarot book that I read that wasn't a guidebook. What tarot person would you like to sit down for a chitty chat about tarot? All of you. I want to talk to you all. I want to pick your brains. Tell me about YouTube channel that you watch and why. All of you, because I love you all. And that's why. So get used to it. How many tarot decks do you have? Let's go with 90 plus tarot decks. That's the last time I counted. And I've accumulated some decks since then. Do you mix Oracle and Tarot when you read? Not all the time, but I do mix Tarot and Oracle with certain decks. I can't read the Prism of Visions Tarot without the Morgan Tarot for whatever reason. And there's just some decks that I have that I just can't read without one without the other. So the answer is yes. Have you ever created your own tarot card or tarot deck? Yes! It's not really tarot, and I'm making one on playcards.com, but I made my own Lenormand deck, and I still have to do a brief walkthrough of this, but this is my Lenormand deck, and I really love my Lenormand deck, and I highly recommend anybody that can make their own tarot cards, whether it from Google Images or whatever, do so, because you will resonate and it will click with you. Because this is pretty much my go-to Lenormand deck, actually. And I cheated and I actually wrote down the Lenormand numbers on the bottom of it, finally, so I can know the houses and everything like that. It's the perfect Lenormand deck for me. I love it. It is my Lenormand baby! Do you read for yourself? And yes, I do read for myself all the time. However, my mom takes a lot of my reading time. But if I didn't read for myself, she would be the only person I would ever read for. Unless somebody from Etsy wants a reading for me. So what are your favorite questions to be asked when doing a reading for someone else? Ooh, what kind of dirty questions to people? My favorite question being asked in a tarot reading is the should I questions. Should I, would I, could I? I'll tell you why. Even though you probably shouldn't be asking the should I, would I, could I questions during tarot, the tarot will have a way of telling you yes you should, or no you shouldn't, or no, this is not the reason why you should be asking this question. Let's focus on you instead. That's why I love tarot so much, because tarot will take these egotistical questions and switch it back onto you and say, you're only asking me this because you cannot handle the situation. Or you are only asking this because it's all about you in your face. And I find that tarot does that all the fucking time. Whenever I read a tarot deck for myself or for somebody else, it says, well, let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you. The reason why you're asking me the stupid question that you got is because you are not working at it. You're not doing your work. You're not doing your spiritual work. You're not working on yourself. You're not. Certainly not. That's what I love about tarot. What is the craziest thing that happened to you during the reading? Accuracy. When I say something in a reading or bring up something in the reading that is like dead on, let's talk about you. That kind of stuff. It's the accuracy in the reading that always gets me. But that's the RON tag. That's the Tarot Tag 15. I finally did it. Yes. Second time filming it. First time was a fucking nightmare. I had a ghost interrupt me. How dare you? Well, I'll see you all in my next videos and see how everybody and you all have a good day. I love you all. Blessed be.